I run the spoken word area, the minefield of the Electric Picnic, and we were asked by Fáilte Ireland and UNESCO, United Nations City Literature, to programme some of the stuff that we do at the picnic in Dublin. So I came up all the way from Mullingar this morning on the bus to do it. So I'm a day out on my own and a little bit lost in Dublin. I don't know exactly where all the places are. I have to get to 16 different venues. So I'm not going to talk for too long. I'm going to talk for 2 minutes 47 seconds. On the bus this morning, there was a fellow in Garda in front of me, and I knew them, and they were madly in love, because I know I've seen them around from Mullingar, headed up to Dublin for the day. I fell asleep on the bus and I woke up, and the two of them, your man kept on saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Something had happened. He said something wrong, or he let something slip with something he did over the Christmas, I'm not sure, but he kept on saying, I'm sorry, and I keep saying I'm sorry for stupid stuff and trivial things, and then she sings the song of sweet logic, that apologies should grow like trees, only able to bear fruit if the root is firmly planted in the soil of genuine sincerity. Now, I don't expect you to get all of this, but see, I've been in this sort of stuff ever since I heard some film directors say, man, forget about physicality, just give me some reality. Give me kids that can't act and are ugly, because they'll teach the world about beauty. Now, lady, I can relate to this, because before I met you, I used to want to lock myself into a vault just to feel precious. But now with each kiss hello and goodbye, I feel a self-worth no banker could tally. And my heart is a protest till I rally against my ribs. Cause you see, I want my bones into cribs and to lay my reluctance to rest. I want to hold you unapologetically. I want to plant a given tree in my front lawn, so when you're gone I'll bring it back to me. And I'm sorry, but sometimes when you lay next to me, you're forced to listen to the symphony of my unplugged nostril. I know that's messed up. Messed up in a... I just got a new pair of swimming dogs, so I could go swimming with you type of way, and I can't even swim. But crazier than that, the fact that I play it being brave, could you see doubt now? That's about as useless as a fire escape. You trying to dodge a tidal wave and you've got no time to save anybody but yourself. You better believe that you're worth it, and that you're worth the time it takes time to get to know you. Now, we managed to muddle through the awkward stages of I like you and you like me, and when we both said yes, life became a multiple choice test. When not knowing anything, we became each other's best guess. When holding your hand was less like exploration and more like discovery. Lady, I don't have to study you to see. You're the choice I made before I knew what the other choices were. And like the best idea I ever had, I want you to occur to me daily. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to kiss you each time you've got something interesting to say in your own beautiful, beautiful, beautiful you type of way. You can see like a long lost vine of Louis Armstrong. I want to play you to the skips, play, play, play. I want to play. I want to play you to the skips. I'm going to tell you a secret. I want you to listen with your lips. Place my hand on your hips like they're in the final place. And you even put them on paper so you could trace the lifeline back to the fact I'm more inclined. Find a space in your heart of hearts for as long as it takes me to. Lady, I'd rather change up and down the halls for you. If this is the greatest romance the world has ever seen, let's face it, we can make other sounds of breaking up and heartache, and I've come to realise that romance, well, so that's like a flower and more like an earthquake. And I'm not saying that I want to shake cities to the ground, and I'm not saying that I want the rubble that remains to go lost and found. We'll find the tolerance needed to rebuild in the face of tragedy, because not honesty. I'm tired of living in a world that says people only come together in the face of catastrophe. I want you to want me to be the me, so I'm free to be the me, to got me next to you, and that's for romance. Yeah, I want that too. I want to fall asleep next to you 100 times a night, so I can get to know you 100 times better before we reach the daylight. And in spite of all this, I also want amnesia, so that I can relive each kiss with such a perfect luminous that leaves me smashing the arms of rapture. Man, I want the skies to fracture under the impossible weight of an apology. And I'm sorry I want so much. And I'm sorry I keep using I'm sorry as a crutch leaning on for so long, but if you sing me that song with sweet logic again, I promise I'll make an effort to make it on my own. You see, there's a reason the heart is more like a muscle and less like a bone. Now, I've known people who have grown up flexing in front of mirrors until they fall into their own reflection, and that's bullshit. Because we've only got from now till time to go. And if they've only got time to love themselves, well then there ain't going to be nobody around to listen to the sound of a heartbeat echo. So lady, don't expect apology when I tell you I'm only held together by a heart that pumps glue. That's the strongest muscle in my body, and I'm flexing for you. It's bullshit.